So today on the Asmoke, we're going to be doing some Coles pork ribs. Going to be doing 3 to 4 packs, just depends on what fits. Not going to be using any binder. We're just going to be using some Blue Smoke Texas style rub from Bunnings. Just got the glove on it, so it's don't get pork stuff all over it. So I'm going to whack that on. Then we're going to put it in the Asmoke at between 120 and 140. I think there's a setting for 120 or 142 if I recall. So we'll go 120 to begin with, and then we might crank it up after. After 2 to 3 hours, we'll pull it out, depending on how it feels, I guess. Past that point, we'll then wrap it with some butter, honey, and brown sugar, and then put them back in wrapped for 1 to 2 hours until around that 96-ish degrees, or, probes tender. Then we'll pull it out, get rid of some of the heat, I guess, out of the package, and then we'll base with some barbecue sauce, put that in for 5 to 10 minutes to tack up, and then we'll serve. Let's see how we go. We're just gonna get the seasoning on like that, on the back and the front. Now on the back, all I did was get a butter knife under the silver skin, and just basically pulled it all off like that. So butter knife under in between, so you get a little bit of grip, grab some paper towel, and just tear it all back. Alright, let's continue seasoning these up. Alright, they're all seasoned up and ready to go, so we'll take them out to the Asmoke. That should be preheated by now. As I said, we're aiming for that around 120 degrees, and we might crank it up to 140 just to get things moving along after an hour or so. Let's get them out there. That's it. Alright, so we've just put them on, 120 around that mark. They only just fit. I was going to use the little rack above, but I didn't. We're at 120. Let's see how we go. So after an hour, I'm just going to come in here and give these a little bit of a spritz. This is apple cider and a little bit of water mixed in. Probably 70% apple cider and the rest water. Easy. Alright, so it has been 2.5 hours now. These are around 80-ish degrees. The rub doesn't seem to stick to the finger, so that's good. So now we're going to get some foil, put some butter, honey, brown sugar, and a little bit of our sauce down, and put them meat side down. Put it back in the smoker for another hour or so at 120 degrees, or until they sort of probe tender. Once they do, we'll bring them back in and sauce them up and put them back on for 5 or 10 minutes and go from there. Easy. Okay, so you can see I've got brown sugar and butter here. It's about 50 grams of butter, give or take, maybe a little bit less. We're going to be using some honey blackberry stuff from Tasmania, and a bit of this sauce, so I'll put that on. Can't do it one-handed, so I'll just show you once it's done. As you can see, we've got some honey and brown sugar and the sauce on there and the butter. So it's simply a matter of just grabbing the rib, just place it down like that, and then we'll wrap them up. Alright, there's our 3 little parcels, all wrapped up nicely. Let's put them back on the smoker. Alright, here we are after 4 hours. Probing nice and tender. Temperature wise, 95, 96. So now we're just going to add the sauce on them and put them in, and not covered up, just to. So yeah, we'll just brush the sauce on and put them back in to tack that up, and then serve. Right, so they're done. I'm going to get them out and cut them up. And just cut them. Yeah. That's great. Fall off the bone. Nice and tender. Nice smoke in there. That's it. Right, here we are, plated up. A bit of potato salad. As you can see, the smoke's in there. They're tender as. Time to eat.